Yes, well, that's a very interesting question because, of course, we're starting a new century at McGill and we're thinking about the future and in particular the place of McGill University as a global university in its third century. So what better place than here in Dubai for Expo 2020? I know that this Expo is about our collective power to shape a better future and a better world for all people. It has thematics that are very important to us: sustainability, opportunity, mobility. And we're in the Pavilion of Canada, which is future in mind. That's exactly what we have in mind at McGill, the future and our role in shaping a better future. We have very big ambitions for our next century, of course, but also for the coming years. I think that the pandemic has shown us that there's a lot of work to be done at the global level, so as to bring accessibility to higher education across the planet, to work on creating a more sustainable future for the planet, and also a role as motor of social inclusion. That's the mobility part. These are all things that are very, very important to us, and we've built our to-do list, our agenda for our third century around those very important themes for us. The pandemic has simply, I think, highlighted what we need to do. We were thinking about that before the pandemic, but with the pandemic, we saw even more how important it is for us to have a presence and an impact at the global level. And that's what's really motivating us as we enter this new century. Yes, well, the opportunity, of course, is that we have many partnerships here. We have many alumni and friends in this region. And our sense certainly is that we share the same values and the same goals. And I think, as the Expo 2020 says so well, collectively we need to achieve a better future for all people. So it calls all of us to work together. And this is something that is really also our goal, and our vision is to work with other people as partners and to achieve some of those important goals. At Expo Dubai, that is, I think, very much along those lines of building the future together. And as a university that has the privilege of attracting people from all regions in the world, very, very good students from this region, we know that we have a role to play because these are the people who will really shape the future, and our role as educator of these people who are the future leaders, the values that they must embrace as they are with us, and then bring back all over the world to wherever they will be in their lives and careers. Yes, so we already have many partnerships. For me, in any partnerships, the foundation is trust and respect. And you start by building an understanding of each other, understanding what each partner can bring to the table, build that kind of foundation of trust and respect, and work as partners. This is very important to us. We are here as partners, and we very much value our partners in this region who are working with us. Yes, right. Yes. We have Sharjah, we have the Canadian University of the Emirates. Brian may be able to help me with others here, but we have several. We have 4 of the top 5 universities in the region are collaborators with McGill. We have quite a few relationships and partnerships in the area of health, and where we also want to build is in sustainability. Of course, there are other areas that are very important to us. The technology areas that are so much building. For us, of course, AI, but also all of the engineering disciplines. In fact, we have many students who come from these regions to Canada, to McGill, to study engineering. So that is another area that is very important. So to me, the most important thing in education is to make sure that people, first of all, learn how to learn and enjoy learning. The best thing you can have out of a university education is the joy to learn. Because we live in an era now where most people who enter our university today will live to about 100-year-old. This is a long life. And throughout that life, they will have to continue to learn. And they are also in a period, I think, where the pace of change is very, very fast. And so that means they constantly have to learn. They have to acquire new skills, new competencies. So the best thing you can have as a person now in university is to learn how rewarding it is to learn, how enjoyable it is to learn, because that's going to be part of what you'll have to do for the rest of your life, and it will be a long life. I always say at McGill, when you cross the stage to receive your degree from McGill, I hope that what you have with you, the most important thing, is that you now have the confidence on your ability to learn. You've learned that you're great at something which is learning. If you can get out of our university with that sense of confidence, I'm really good at learning, then you'll do very well in life, both in a personal and professional way. I think that's the most important thing. Of course, there are other skills that you have to acquire, and I've been working, in fact, with here in Dubai. We met here in Dubai with the World Economic Forum because I co-chair the Global Forum on the Future of Education. So we talk about the essential skills for the future, for the new economy, creativity and innovation, digital skills, not only how to use digital skills, but how to understand the impact of digital skills on society. We talk about the sense of being both a global citizen at the local, be a good citizen at the local level, but a global citizen. And also, and that's so important, having interpersonal skills, but intrapersonal skills, knowing who you are. Young people today, certainly at our university, the young generation, they talk about being, trying to achieve being their best self, achieving your greatest potential, to be the best you could be. That's what they want to be. And I think that's a very good thing to aim for, and to use your education as an environment that will help you achieve that ambition to be your best self.